Defending Utah covers the stories others are just too often afraid to touch.
They don't nibble around the edges when it comes to pointing out threats to our liberty. They're not afraid to name names and call out organizations.
This is Defending Utah Radio. Defending Utah. Think right and wrong, not right and left. Join Defending Utah, because if you're not already on a government watch list, you should be.
Welcome back again, everybody, to Defending Utah Radio. This is Ben McClintock from defendingutah.org, where we think right and wrong, not right and left. Here I want to share with you Dr. Scott Bradley's Constitutional Scholars overview of the horrendous tax bill passed by the Utah legislature during Christmas time in 2019. And much more will be coming on this from us on this, and some things that we can actually do about it that will be effective in the long term. But without further ado, Dr. Scott Bradley on Utah's new tax monstrosity.
I'll just briefly state that I think Utah's new tax law that was ramrodded through the legislative process and signed by the governor went through at cyclonic speed without adequate discussion, and it's got the devil in the details. And I truly believe that we're going to be worse off in Utah because of this new approach to our tax system. It's so lacking in details, and everything is based upon a speculative approach about this and that and the other. They have some really nice things. They say they're going to reduce our individual income tax rate and blah, blah, blah. But there's so much in this that still is yet to be discovered. I am confident that we'll find that it's a process that most of us are unhappy with. That's how badly I feel about it. And it's interesting to me because of some of my political activities. I'm on a lot of, Utah legislators' email lists, whether they're Democrats or Republicans, whether they're people I've agreed with or disagreed with. And they could, once people get you on an email list, they keep emailing you stuff. And I've looked at surveys that were sent out by legislators in Utah. And overwhelmingly, the people that responded to those surveys were against what they passed. And they called a special session, ramrodded it through. The governor was pleased as punch to sign it, and they moved on. But there were legislators, whether I've agreed with them in the past or not, that were honorable enough to vote against it because of the constituents that responded to it. But there were those that voted for it that I think were deceptive in the run-up to it. And they kept telling their people, well, I haven't really decided yet. But I could tell by the tone of their letters where they were going with it. And they telegraphed, at least from my reading eye, how they felt like they should go on it. And they did go with it. And it passed overwhelmingly by the legislature. And I believe it's a charade and a scam that we don't know enough about to decide whether it was good or bad. But my gut feeling is it's another angle and approach to taxes, and it will end up in us paying more taxes ultimately and finally, individually. And there may be a few that it benefits, but I don't think that most of the people in the state will end up with a smaller tax bill than they currently have. That's more of an answer probably than most of you that are out in another part of the country. But maybe you have stuff in your country that in your states too, where the legislators, they spin it in a way that makes it sound like you're going to have a wonderful outcome. It's going to be Camelot all over again. But when you get into the details, you'll find that you're being snookered. And I don't think that the general populace of Utah will be pleased with what they end up doing with this new tax approach. And I believe it's usually hard to unravel the things that you've already tied yourself up with. But it will be many legislative sessions from now on that they'll be telling us they're tweaking it to correct some issues on it. I think there's going to be plenty of issues.
This Defending Utah presentation brought to you in part by Anderson Accounting, andersonaccounting.com, Trust Plumbing, 801-808-5470, Higher Calling Firearms, highercallingfirearms.com, Pioneer Family Scholars, Black Lotus Web Dev, blacklotuswebdev.com, American Appliance at 801-254-2566, Shem Financial Services, 801-856-6151, and the law offices of Garrett T. Smith, 801-477-1570.
It's a fact. More photos of you are being taken than ever before. Are you ashamed of your smile? At last, a new technology that gives a brighter and healthier smile in under 2 hours. And it's fully warranted, so you'll never have to worry about your smile again. Call Dr. Jeremy Thompson at Thompson Dental, 801-254-0835, or visit GoNewSmile.com, and we'll show you how you can restore your faded, yellowed, or worn teeth without surgery, crowns, or implants. And it's backed by a 30-day, 100% satisfaction money-back guarantee. This scientific breakthrough will painlessly transform your appearance in one visit. The smile you've been waiting for will never cost less or look brighter than it will today. Call 801-254-0835 or visit GoNewSmile.com. That's GONU Smile.com to revitalize your smile. New Smile. It looks good on you.